Hi world, this is Rutzel. Welcome back to my channel, and I just want to share you guys how I started with nothing to be positive on my net worth. I know I have a lot of videos before that I'm uh, talking about my life, my first marriage, and how I ran away. And if you are first time on my channel, and you can look back on the videos, on the list of my videos, it's posted in there. And again, I'll just refresh, or I'll just go back. When I have my first husband, my first marriage, it's not that good, so I literally ran away 6 to 8 hours, if I'm not mistaken. I really don't know. I'm so uh, sad and lost the time that I ran away from New York to my state. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, 6 hours to 7 hours in the plane. When I arrived in United States, my state is New York, so now I'm in Nevada state. So that's east coast to west coast. We're the west coast right now. So again, when I arrive here, I don't know how to drive. I don't have a job, and I don't have like a lot of money. If I'm not mistaken, I only have $500 on my pocket, and I am saving that for my son. I have a work or not, I need to send money to Philippines for my son, because my son only have me, and I need to feed him. He needs food. He is in school, so that's my one of my struggle that time, that I need to have money. I need to have a job. So literally, I came here in Nevada State that don't have money, or $500 only in my pocket, and I always send like 300 plus a month to my son. So yeah. Then I remember when I arrive and stay in my cousin's house, and they're so nice for accepting me. And again, I owe that to them. Um, Her husband is really nice to accept me, and yeah, I'm lucky to have them. And then when I'm in their house, I start applying job. And I remember my first interview is a kind of company for a space pen, or that is a kind of manufacturer for the pen for a spaceship. When people go to the out of space, that's the pen that they are using. And unfortunately, I was not hired, because and besides, that's so far from my cousin's house. But I tried, and the thing is, it's hard for me to get a job, since I first, before I will apply to a job, and I just make sure that the location of the company is have a bus route, because I don't know how to drive. I don't have a car. So if the company, even I like the company, and the road of the bus stop is very far from the company, I need to walk, and it's not safe for me, I will not apply that. So that's a lot of things that I need to consider. So I was not hired in that space pen company. So I remember the company that I applied for is the company for a coffee dispenser or a wine dispenser company. That's what the reason why I applied for those kind manufacturer, because I don't know. I think I make a video that I work in Taiwan for manufacturing for like before I went to Taiwan, I worked Philippines for manufacturing for like 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. Then I worked Taiwan for 9 years. My work background is really for a manufacturing, so I cannot imagine myself working other kind of job, not a manufacturing. I'm just so afraid to try another job out of manufacturing business. So that's the reason why when I search a job, I'm just making sure that it's a manufacturing. So I came to the interview for the manufacturing, and they are from California, and they're planning to have their manufacturing company transferred to the Nevada state. So yeah, they said they will call me. So while I'm waiting, I don't like just waiting for one job to call me. So while waiting, I searched another job and another job, and I remember my other job is about like a kind of office, an office job, like since I do taxes for my husband, ex-husband, so I have that experience that I can do like a kind of office kind of job. But the thing is, I was get interviewed and they will always tell me that they will call me, and while waiting from their call, I apply another for a glass company, like a kind of a company that they offer like window glass to businesses, business buildings, or maybe house also. I really don't know. But they want a bilingual. Here in Nevada States, most people speak English or Spanish, and they prefer to hire person that know how to speak Spanish. And I wish I do, but yeah, when all the things happened, I was crying at night and I said, God, please give me a job. And I don't know what kind of job I want, but I will apply whatever I thought that I can do. But at that time, I was not, I arrived here in Nevada State. I ran away, like I remember that is October 3rd, I think. Yeah, and then I start applying in that one. October, November, I still don't have a job. I know October, the whole October, I don't have a job. Then I and my cousin go for a grocery in an Asian store here, and there is a signage in their door or the entrance door that they need a cashier. So my cousin said, "Oh, why you will not apply in there?" And said, "Okay." Then I put an application, and they called me for an interview. The interviewer told me that I'm hired right away. She said that you will be trained in this store for 1 month. Then after that, your store will be in the north part of the town, which is very far. From that, I do like on the job training, being a cashier. So I worked there. I think I was hired on November 12th. So I worked there November 12th, and then end of November, I already know how to do the cashier thing. And then they are already planning me to move to the north part. And I said, I don't think I will do the north parts. I told to my husband right now, we're already dating. I said, I don't know if I can do it. It's so far from you. And we're looking another job, and but I did not tell that to my current work that I'm looking. So I found out the company that I work right now. So I remember I told them that I told my old job, like that Asian store, I told the manager that if you will keep me in this store, I will stay. And guys, that's only $9 per hour. So that is $9 per hour. That is way back 2018. So I said, if you will keep me here in this store, I will stay. But if you will send me to the north part, I will leave. Then the manager said, no, you are really, you know from the start that you are not for this store. You are to the north part. I said, I know, but it's so far. And she said, would you consider if I will make you a lead cashier? So being a lead cashier, guys, it makes you $10 per hour. So I said, and I will give you full-time hours. And I talked to that to my husband, but my husband right now, again, he is not my husband yet by that time. We're still dating. So I told my husband right now, right, oh, they will offer me like this, but we're all looking. So then we finally, I think it's like November, I was hired in the Asian store November 12th. So that is already first week of December. We start looking. And then that's the company that I work now. We applied on the store, and then they set up for an interview, and I was hired, guys, as a cashier, and they offered $11 per hour. In short, I moved into my company where I work right now as a cashier, grocery cashier, because the company I work right now is a big company, and they have groceries, and they own a pharmacy inside the grocery. So, and a big pharmacy, a big chain of pharmacy. So I work as a cashier. I was hired as a cashier, a grocery cashier, for $11 per hour. I was hired way back December 12, 2018, and as a cashier. So after 1 month, the manager in the pharmacy are looking for someone that to be an tech and trainee, so pharmacy technician and trainee. So she asked me if I'm willing to do an on-the-job training. So I really told her that I don't have an experience for any medical course. I have only an experience of a cashier and manufacturing. So she said that's the reason why I put you in the on-the-job training, because we will teach you. Then she said you can talk to your store manager. Tell her that tomorrow you will do a shadow or watch my people at the pharmacy, if you can do it. What I did, I talked to my manager in a cashier. So I said, the manager in the pharmacy asked me if I can try to do the pharmacy tech. So then she said, yeah, it's okay. Then I told her, please don't remove me from your people. If ever I cannot do the pharmacy work, I can come back as your cashier. And she said, yeah, you're always welcome in my department. So in short, I go to the pharmacy, and inside the pharmacy, because it's a lock kind of room because of those expensive medicine in there. So it's like even you are inside the store, the big store, it seems like you have your own world inside the pharmacy. So if I'm not mistaken, it's only like 13 people inside the pharmacy, and not all are there because some are on day off, so it's not a lot of people. So I shadow first in the front. So when you are in the front, you are the one dealing with customers. You are the one talking with customers. So you are the one running for their insurance, and you are the one catching all those some are nasty customers. I know they are in pain because obviously they will not go to the pharmacy and get medicine if they are healthy. So it means they feel something wrong in their body. That's the reason why they have to get their medicine. So some of them are like really not a friendly one. So when I'm there, I watch them, and it's so hard running insurance. In the United States, there are a lot of insurance, so it's hard. And then plus those people that are not friendly, not really good, like I know they are. Most of them are old, so I should have, and I have right now the patience for them. But when I'm new in there, I don't have that. So like literally just 10 minutes watching them doing things in front. I talked to the manager in the pharmacy. I told her that I really cannot do it. I don't want to waste your time teaching me, and then after a month I will tell you that I cannot do it. So you're just wasting your time, and you're so nice for giving me this chance, but I really cannot do it. Then the pharmacy manager is like talking to me like, Rutsel, you're just here for 10 minutes. Can you please stay for 8 hours before you say no? So, because she's so nice, and people there inside the pharmacy are so nice, they are willing to help me. And then so I'm staying not because I want the job. I'm staying because I feel ashamed to them because they're so nice, and who am I rejecting their request to teach me? And it's for me. If I will get the job, it's a big money to put in my pocket. So yeah, so in short, I stayed for 8 hours. So I finished my whole shift watching them doing their things. So after the 8 hours of work, I'm like, finally, I get out this pharmacy. I have that kind of feeling. And then I said bye to everybody, and I told that manager in there that I cannot do it. It's pharmacy work is not really for me. So I said bye to them. The manager followed me outside, and she really talked to me. She said, Rutsel, please don't uh, um, give up. We are here to help you, and we are here willing to teach you. And I can see that you can do the job. And just let us just accept our help to teach you. And I told her that I really cannot do the job. It's hard. a lot of medicine. What if I get wrong? What if like this? Then they said that's the reason why all of us are willing to teach you. And she is really persistent for me to stay and do the pharmacy work. And the truth, whatever I have right now, I owe that to her and to the people in the pharmacy that I work in right now. I might reach in the point that I give up myself for not believing myself that I can do all those things, but they did not give up. They are there. My husband is the number one as well. They are the one who motivate me. They are the one who encourage me. They are the one to give me strength to stay in the pharmacy. Believe me, if you are new in the pharmacy, it's a kind of job that you want to quit right away. Dealing with insurance, dealing with doctors, dealing with customers, those medicines, generics and brands, how to compute them, typing them in the computer. It's a lot of work in the pharmacy, and it's a kind of work that I never learned. I never went to school. So in short, the manager said, can you stay for 1 week? And I stayed for 1 week. Then I want to give up. Then my manager said, just stay for 1 month. And believe me, those words, if she don't have that kind of words to me before, believe me, I'm not in the pharmacy right now. But it's good thing that she never give up. If I myself already I cannot do it, but she never give up to give me chance. Days, it started with hours, days, weeks, and months, and now I'm working there for 3 years. So yeah. So finally, I decided to work there and stay. So I applied for an on-the-job training so it will count my hours. So in the state where I live, in Nevada State, they are allowing you to do the pharmacy technician work even you did not go to school, as long as you will finish the 1,500 hours on the job training. So, and you will get the state license for being a pharmacy technician. So I think I got only 7 months, and then I get the 1,500 hours. So in short, in 7 months, I already got the license for being a pharmacist technician in a state license, just a state license. So it means if you have a state license, I can only work inside Nevada State. And I cannot work in New York. I cannot do that because it means I need a national license. So when I started my on-the-job training, the manager in there enrolled me, or the company give me a free enrollment to an online study, so you'll get a certification at the end. So I do that at work, and they did not know that when I go home, I also do online study at home. So, but I did not tell them that. When I do the from cashier and they do transfer me as on the job training, they add me like $1.20. So that's $12 and something. So when I got my 1,500 hours to have my state license, they add another, I think, $2 if I'm not mistaken. So it's another kind of money. Every time I step up, the money will go up. So, and then, but they did not know from day one. When I decided that I will stay in the pharmacy, I already studying at home as well. So I study online, and I remember, I think my husband bought me like one ream of bond paper, because when I study online, I print it out. That's why I have my printer. I have my printer here, and I have my computer, because that's where I study on my pharmacy technician when I got home. And I will credit that to my husband. My husband is always there for me to support me. And I remember during those times that I study online, memorizing therapeutic or generic or brand for all the medicines. Guys, the medicine is thousands and thousands and thousands, okay? And how you will interact people, how you deal with people that is not friendly, how you will prepare yourself for the customer that I know they are in pain, so how you will make them their whatever their feelings lighter from their pain or everything. So that's a part of the study. All the pharmaceutic kind of how you deal with insurance, how you will deal if the insurance will not cover it, what is the right way to talk explain it to the customer. So this, all of those is in the online or in the school. So since I didn't go to school, I do online study. So, and then I remember when I do my studies, there's time that I already want to give up. It's so hard, guys. Computation, it's easy to compute medication if that is a tablets or capsule, but if it is in liquid and if it is like for a kid, believe me, I think I was a best in math when I was grade school, but believe me, for being 43 years old, that's the answer. So I mean, it's been a long time since I went school, so it's hard, and it's hard for me, literally hard for me, but I'm so thankful for my husband, very supportive. I remember those times that I'm studying here in my, I call this sanctuary of mine. He always bring me hot tea, he always bring me a milkshake, he always bring me fruits, he always bring me things that I will, makes me eat more while I'm studying. Okay, so I will show you, this is how actually these books, I did not bought these books, I made these books. So every time I do studying, because sometimes my head is already aching from, or my eyes is already aching from looking in the computer. So every time I study and if I think that that topic is very important, I always print it out. That's why I said I think I consume like one ream of, like, one box of coupon band, and there are 12 reams. I don't know, 12 packs of band paper, but it's a lot of band papers that I use. And I think I bought like 3 or 2 sets of printer ink. So this, again, this, I will show you this one. This is all my time when I do my pharmacy study at home. And this is not a book that I bought. I made this to be like a book. Okay, I'll show you guys. So if you can see here, this is my, actually this is like how it was arranged. I think the one is in below. I'll show you guys here. There's more here. So this one is pharmacy 1 to 37, then 38 to 57, 58 to 74. So that's the kind of like when I started, and it's full, guys. It's full. See, I printed all those. That's a lot. And then this is the continuation, and every topic I do exam. So it's hard. It's really hard. And this is all full. So this is a kind of legend on what is the 1 to something. So look, guys, it's my legend. I made all this one. So it means the number 1 is a certification of enrollment, code of conduct, code of ethics, verbal. So this is all the topics that I studied, guys. Believe me, it's a lot. And this is the day supply and quantities, how to compute it, the metric measurements. Oh my goodness, that is all the pediatric. This is all the topic that I studied, guys. So that it seems like this one is one book, the one folder. So this is all the, and this is the, see, the liquid. This is all the thing that I studied. Oh my goodness, I put that in my head. And antifungal, antivirals. So this is all the topic that I studied. It's a lot. It's a lot. How many pages? So this is like my glossary, or the what is in the book. What is the 113? So 113, it means it's all about mastering medication lists and histories. So this is everything. So actually in the very end of my study, guys, I stopped printing because it's cost us a lot of bond paper. So I stopped printing, so it means it's not only this one that I studied, there's more. So I study online since I started January 2019. There's time that I want to give up, but I'm studying, I'm busy studying, I'm busy on my on the job, or being a technician at the pharmacy, and I don't want to also no time with my husband and my 4 babies. So in between the studying, we also enjoying life. So when I do enjoy life, all the study is gone in my mind, so I have to refresh again. That's the reason why I printed all the topics that I think that is important. So then And this 2021, I'm really tired of studying. Imagine I'm studying from 2019, 2020, and 2021. So my husband's family is coming to our house to celebrate my husband's birthday. It's kind of reunion from the pandemic. So it's been like since the pandemic, they did not see each other. So I told my husband that I need to take the board exam before your birthday party, because if all your family will arrive at home and all my study in my head will be gone again. So I said it's either now or never. But I really want to take an exam, guys, because if I will have my national license, my salary will be doubled. It's like, because when I have being a pharmacy tech, a state license, it's not enough. I know my husband have income, have a pension, but I want more. I have been thinking of having another job, a kind of two jobs. That's most of the Filipino here, working two jobs. You thought, guys, you're in the Philippines, our life here is easy? No. And if you need something, you just ask and you want them to send you money right away. Believe me, guys, most of the Filipino here are working two jobs, or maybe working more hours. So it's not easy. It's just life. Yes, we earn dollars, but believe me, we also spend dollars. So it's just the same. So anyway, I told my husband I really need to take the board exam before everybody will arrive for the celebration of your birthday. So I know I'm not prepared, but when I will become prepared, right? So I like appoint for a board exam schedule, but believe me, guys, from the day I studied at home, my manager or anybody in the pharmacy that I work with did not know anything. So they did not know anything. So I just go and take an exam, and believe me, when you take an exam, guys, you are not allowed to wear necklace like big as this, as big as this. You're not allowed to wear hair clips that big. You're not allowed to have big earrings. You're not allowed to have watch or like big kind of ring, because they are afraid that that is like a hidden camera with you and someone is answering in your behalf, or someone is helping you to get the answer. So no phones, no everything. And when you take an exam, you are in the one cubicle alone, and there is a camera in front of you watching what you are doing, making sure that you are not cheating. So that's how I experience on that board exam. And in the board exam, there are 90 questions, and 10 of those are unscored. It means out of 90, there are 10 questions that unscored or not included, and they will not tell you what numbers are not included. And for that 90 questions, you need to take that for 1 hour and 50 minutes. Maybe you will said, oh, that's 90 questions for 1 hour and 50 minutes. That's a lot of time for you to answer. But believe me, guys, pharmacy technician, an exam, 1 hour and 50 minutes is not enough. Doing a computation and remembering those generics and what is that medicine is for, believe me, that 1 hour and 50 minutes is not enough. So that 90 questions is equivalent to 1,600 points. So, or let's say the 80 questions, because the 10 is unscored. So the 80 questions is equivalent to 1,600 points. All you need to have is 1,000 points to pass the exam. But you don't know how many points is number one. No, it doesn't mean that the 1,600 points you have to divide it for 80 questions, and that's how points in every question. No, they will not tell you how many points for the number 1, how many points for the number 10. No, they are the only one who knows it. So, and then when you take an exam, it's up to you if you will ask them a calculator, if you will ask them, they only give you a like pen that is that's a marking pen kind, and they have a special paper or like a plastic, and the calculator, that's all you have if you will ask a calculator. But I ask for a calculator. So because there's a lot of mathematics to compute how much you will dispense if this is the doctor write this kind of prescription. So, and there's some mathematics, guys. It's so hard, really hard. So anyway, I did my exam. What I do the strategy. Example, I answer number 1, and I know, it seems like I know the answer. I answer it. But example number 2, I'm not sure because it's so hard. I will leave it because I will not stay in that number 2 and think what is the right answer, because it will consume my time. I have only 1 hour and 50 minutes. So if I don't know the answer, I will mark on the side that I don't know it. Then I will, because you will do it in the computers, but I have they give me like a kind of writing pad, that kind of different kind of writing pad. I'll just mark that number 2, I need to go back. So I have to finish the whole 90 questions, and I know I still have time, so I go back to the numbers that I'm not sure. I don't know the answer. That is so hard. So that's my strategy. And so before you leave in that building, in the room, you will, the end of that, because you do it in a computer, right? So at the end of that, it will tell you if you pass. But that is not the final results of your exam. It takes 15 days before they will release the final results. They have to validate that. They have to look on the camera, make sure that you're not cheating. They are making sure that you don't have a hidden camera or hidden microphone, that you're asking questions from someone else outside. So they will study the camera and everything before they will release the final score. So I already know that I passed. When I left that room, I go right away in the bathroom and I cried for 5 minutes. I thank God, and I don't know what to feel. It's like for 2.5 years of studying online, finally I did it. And then yeah, and I did not tell anybody. The whole time I am in that building, my husband and my 4 babies waiting for me and the parking lot. And that exam is like 2 hours, so they're waiting there for 2 hours or more. And then when I go in the car and I knock my husband, and I told my husband, I changed my face. I said, honey, I'm really sorry. Then it's like my face is so sad. Then my husband said, what happened? Then I said, oh, I'm really sorry. But I said, I passed! Then my husband said, my husband is so happy, and I'm so happy. It's like really, it's really nice and a victory day for us. It's like, even only me is doing the exam. It's like, it's kind of me and my husband doing it. The reason why I did not tell anybody at work that I am taking exam, because if I failed, nobody knows. That's it, nobody knows. I am still earning as a state licensed pharmacy technician that time. So nobody knows, right, if I failed for a national board exam. So I'm waited for the final exam that the board of the pharmacy will be releasing, and I think it takes 15 days. And then they release the final exam results, and then they give me the certification, the paper. So then I bring it to my work. And then I told that, oh guys, I passed the exam. They cannot believe it, because imagine the very first time I went, or I came in that pharmacy, in 10 minutes I said I cannot do it. Then here I am after 2 years and a half giving them my certification that I passed the board exam. So even my manager cannot believe it, because he even asked me, where did you take the exam? Is that at home? Because he thought that Ken is answering all the questions. No, I took my exam in the testing center. It's a kind of a testing center where all, like, I don't know, nursing or a pharmacist or anybody that getting a board exam for their courses, it's the kind of, that's where you will take. That is a testing centers, or I don't know how to call it, but that's everybody. It's not only a pharmacy technician board exam. It's a lot of courses taking a board exam in there. So, and then I remember my manager get the, example, this is a certification. My manager get the certificate holding like this together with me and take a picture. And he sent that to the highest level bosses. So then from that time, my salary was doubled. Or it's so nice to have. And then now I don't need to work double job. I mean, I did not really work for a double job, but I'm planning to do it because $12 an hour or $11 an hour is not enough. I mean, it's okay to live life, but I want a life in the future. So yeah, so I don't need the two jobs, guys. I got my license in state and I got my license in the national. So it means even we will move to another state, I can work as a pharmacy technician in there. So I can work anywhere in the United States since I am a national licensed pharmacy technician. So that is my road to where I am right now. I have a good job, I have a good company, I have a good people that I work with, I have a good husband. So I'm so thankful to God. So yeah, that's my journey to my work or being a pharmacy technician as a license in state and having a national license as well. So I hope, guys, I inspired you that sometimes there are times that we don't believe ourselves, but sometimes you need to listen for those people that next to you or who love you, because sometimes we cannot see what we can do, but those people around us can see us that we can do it, or just believe sometimes of what they said. And if I gave up that, guys, the moment I said I cannot do it, I'm not here right now. I don't have a good work right now if I um, did not believe on what they said. I'm still a grocery cashier, and until now the grocery cashier, if I'm not mistaken, is only $13 or maybe $12. So yeah, and the sad thing, it's not sad, but my annual income was doubled as well, so I need to pay tax, guys, because I was just set up for this kind of annual income, and then middle of 2021 my salary was doubled, so my annual income was doubled as well. So good luck to my tax this year. But that's okay, right? I will not complain. Who am I to complain for everything that God given to me? So I will not complain, guys. So that's my topic for today. Again, I hope I inspired you guys that just chase your dreams and pray to God for guidance. And imagine I have nothing way back 2018 and I'm here now. So just pray and ask for guidance to our Lord above, and He will give you um, everything that you deserve to have. Maybe God will not give you what you prayed for, because maybe that is not meant for you, or that is not best for you. That's the reason why God did not give it to you. But I know God plans is always the best for you. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope again that you learned or inspired by my stories, and see you in my next vlog. Subscribing on my channel is free and will not cost you anything. So please, and see you on my next vlog. Bye bye, guys, and be safe out there. Again, please find your happiness. The truth is not all about money. Being happy is not all about money, but having a good money as well is a part of it, because you will not get stressed. So yep, so bye bye, guys. Bye bye, see you in my next video.